Fans, we're live, and Torah Talk. I'm Levi Ben Abraham, aka Luke Ford, with Rabbi Rabs. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're live, and this week's Torah portion is Behar, which is Leviticus chapter 25, basically. But hand it over to the rabbi because you've got a lot of stuff.
It's got a lot of stuff going on this week. Big week, lots of stuff going on. I'm not even in the camera. It's so big. So big it takes up more room than the camera can hold. Is there any way, like, fade out on the camera to, like, opposite of zoom so it brings us first? Tuck in and bring in tight. Bring in tight. Okay. That looks a little better. What do you think?
That's fine with me.
You're good. You're happy not even to be on the screen. You're very...
Yeah, I'm a lot like the Chafetz Chaim.
Okay, good. We have one viewer, too. Hey there, Henry. Okay, good. 7 o'clock. Let's get going. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do was talk about last week. I mentioned how the last two shows I've talked about, my sorry state of financial affairs, and I wanted to say we got some good news since then. Well, actually, there was the bad news. Before the light, there's always the darkness, right? So,
do you think this could be the both things of the Mashiach?
No, but I think this could be. Well, first, you have to hit rock bottom financially, and then things start to turn around.
Then you start turning in for the higher power, and
right?
Because stepping.
Well, no, we just first you have to hit the bottom, and then you go up higher. See, but to go up, you have to hit the bottom first, right? And like last week, we were talking about how bad things were. Like you mentioned, like you're getting booted out of this garage here, right? Now that, like, you're at the garage, right? Which is, you think that can't get any worse than that. No, you're getting kicked out of the garage into the street, so it's worse, right? So now you've hit rock bottom, right? And for me, I was asking for money like a month ago, right? And since that time, I got a little money, but my expenses suddenly went way up high, because even higher, because my car fell apart even more, and my laptop computer I mentioned, it crashed. So in the last week, amazing things happened. I wanted to share them.
Okay, great.
First of all, one of our viewers, well, I'm not going to say who it is, right, is donating to me, contributing to me, a brand new laptop.
Awesome.
A brand new laptop. And we're not talking about like the cheapo ones, like the cheapest one on the market. Like a really decent laptop, better than the one that busted. So I'm like upgrading from this because one of you took upon yourselves to support, likes the show, supports the show, wants it to continue back into the House of Rabs. Got to have a computer to make that happen, right? Got to be online. Rabs does his best work online, so somebody gave me a laptop.
I thought you did your best work on your back.
When I'm sleeping? What kind of remark is that? Okay, so that happened, and that should be coming later in the month, and we can start moving back to my place for some shows. So I want to say...
Your place on mine.
Right, so I want to say thank you very much.
Don't take that the wrong way, folks. The friendship between Rabs and I is strictly platonic.
Strictly business.
Strictly business. No funny business.
No, none of that. We don't go into that. We don't rule that way. Now, so I want to say thank you. Big shout out to that person. Hopefully they're watching this. They may not be watching this. But I want to say thanks to that fan of mine, who felt that was important, and that was very, very, very nice of them. Don't you agree with that?
Yes.
Then a couple other...
I'd like to do a shout out to the women out there who thought, oh, Levi, he's gone so long, and he's in so need, and I can tell by tuning into the Torah Talks how much he's in need of sustenance. And we know that the rabbi needs a computer and needs money, but we know that Levi needs like spiritual gifts, and we get so much inspiration from the Torah Talks that we want to come by and help Levi. So I just want to thank those three women.
There was 3 women? Are you going to go into details on that?
Chas v'shalom.
Okay, we don't go there on that, no? You're like King David, right?
But they gave me a tune-up, and they gave me an oil change, and they lubed my chassis, and it was just so squeaky, and like as I was moving about, and like I wasn't moving too smoothly, and I was just kind of jerky, and and they said, "You need a tune-up, my son."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, "Well, I can't afford that." And they say, "Look, this is on Klal Yisrael."
All right, that's
Baruch
good.
Hashem,
Okay,
Baruch
so at least we got you. Jump started your engine.
Yeah,
a little
jump
bit.
started my engine. I made a new man of Levi.
Right, and we don't want to say it's just beginning because it was most likely a happy ending. All right, a little bit. Let's keep going.
Always trying to keep things elevated.
Yes. So
very high level.
So yeah, and on top of that, another viewer watched what it is, and without saying a single word, sent me a check.
Sweet.
Sent me a check, and it came over the weekend. I got a check. Somebody, didn't say a word, just saw my appeal, watched the show, sent me a check. Did the right thing, right? Gets a mitzvah for that. And then, lastly, a very interesting thing happened, and I wanted to go right into this, right? A viewer took upon themselves a really very righteous act. One particular viewer sent to me a check, and I will say the amount, for $100. And they also sent to me a check made out, and I have it with me, a cashier's check made out to the Holy Luke Ford.
Awesome.
Can they see this check on the? Can you guys see this check? It's for real. Wait, do I have to come in a little tighter here? Yeah. This is a check made out to Luke Ford, and it's from Luke Ford. It's because they wanted to keep it anonymous who they are, but they sent one to me and one to you, and I want to kick this off. This is going to be our fundraiser by handing this check to you, Levi Ford.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
And it's made up. Don't thank me. Thank one of our viewers.
Thank you.
Who's a fan of both of us. And here's what we're going to do. Here's this person has taken upon themselves to not only give that $100 to you and another one to me this month, but they're taking upon themselves every single month from this point forward to give us each $100.
Sweet.
And that's going to jumpstart. We're going to use that word that you
Jumpstart.
Jumpstart.
Yeah.
Our real serious fundraising drive, and this is how it's going to work. We are asking that 9 more people out there also take upon themselves that they should give to us $100 every month.
Awesome.
There should be 9 people giving to me and 9 people giving to you. And they don't have to be the same people, because there might be people who, like you, who don't want to have anything to do with me. I can imagine that happening, and vice versa.
Yeah.
People are like, I don't know where that money, if I give it to Levi, I don't know where it's going to go, right?
Exactly.
And I don't want to support some of his stuff, right? Some of his blow I don't need to pay for, right? So you could do one of two things. You could give $200, and you give $100 to Rabbi Rams and $100 to Levi Luke Ford every month. Or you can, be one of the people that just gives $100 to me or $100 to Levi. And you're saying to yourself, but I don't have $100. I can only give $15. Okay, that shouldn't stop you. Here's what you're going to do. If you can only give $15 or you can only give $18, don't send us a check for $18. That's not going to do anything. That's not what we want. We want you to find 4 or 5 other people who will join you every month for a total of $100. So let's say you could only give 15, but somebody else can give 15, and that's 30. And somebody who may be able to give 50, and that's 80. And then 2 people who can each give 10, let's say. It all adds up to 100. Collect the money. Send one of us a check for 100. Keep all the minor checks for yourself, right? And make sure that we get the 100 every month. And the goal here is $1,000 per person every month. And it's very doable. It's very plausible, even in today's economy, for people to let go of $100 a month. It's not going to break your back if you have money, right? You have to give 10% of your income, according to Torah, of your net gain to tzedakah anyways, and we constitute tzedakah. This counts. So you just say, all right, I'm going to give to the show. You're giving to the show. You're making sure that Levi and I can continue